that's part of it. And I was like, all right, I'm about to turn it up. I got it. I know my it's gonna be up. I know I'm gonna be up. All the punch for this. All right, I'm gonna do the thing. That process, that's why I'm telling everybody, this shit is amazing. I'm a self-proclaimed world global known nerd. But I went to an African center school. African center school. Yeah, it's called Aisha Shule, W.B. Du Bois Preparatory Academy for African Gifted Children. That was K through 12 school. Yeah, sure. Thanks for doing your homework. Last week's homework was bring a friend. I brought Ken. I brought the video. That's when I put up those one towers by those one people. It's very difficult to avoid them. So I do recommend a huge herbal remedy, crystal or stone regimen that helps you ground daily. One of those stones being shungite. The shungite stone is huge in blocking electromagnetic frequencies from the body, and it's good just to have in your pocket. It helps you maintain your own frequency. When a big bomb was dropped on Asia, it was Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The atomic bomb left a huge radiation cloud over China and Japan. These times where we were in fights with the Asian community, it was really a bad time for their people. But there was a realization in their science, and the things that they use to heal their people is what makes them a superpower in this world right now. They are herbal and energy reliant in their culture and their structure. One of those herbs is moringa. Another one of those herbs is chlorophyll. Another one of those herbs is spirulina. Specifically, the detoxing factor, the anti-radiation, and the chlorophyll agents in these three herbs are huge at building the cell after radiation poisoning. Most of that jabba-dabba-doo that happened not too long ago was a reflection of people not knowing that there was two different aspects of attack on the human body. One was 400 strands of the common cold, and the other was radiation poisoning. They both have similar symptoms, as is upper respiratory issues, warming up of the blood to cause swelling of the limbs, headaches, nausea, throwing up, the various symptoms. But they both had the same symptoms, but different causes. The idea is to take the herbs right now because you're taking on these radioactive frequencies daily, but you're not supporting the immune system. The immune system needs that chlorophyll. It needs those phytoplankton that are in the green, that are in the roughage, that are in the herbs. These are high vibratory herbs that heal you from a cellular standpoint. These are radioactive, repellent, or say free radical finders. They find the free radicals in the body and take them out. Free radicals are positively charged ions. Positively charged ions are waves of energy that come off your technology. Negatively charged ions are in nature. So eating the herbs and going in nature are ways to combat that radioactive electromagnetic toxicity. Walks on the beach, long park, say walks in the park, walks on the beach. Anytime you can find nature, gives you a boost of ions to increase your ability to heal internally. We talk about internal transformation, internal healing, and what is revealed when you're healing. When you get all these things out the way, you're having a closer connection to the Most High. It's the point of having an antenna. A high antenna is a high vibration. Most of our antennas have been dulled down based on our toxicity, our mineralization, our stress, and our electromagnetic toxicity. There's so much stuff going on. I recommend fasting, detoxing, remineralization, de-stressing, and get away from all the tech on a regular basis. Now I understand the time we're in, you can't just unplug and have a real human experience. But understanding that you can moderate the things that you do. You don't have to do it 12 hours. You can spend 2 hours here, 4 hours here, and create something of a routine that's beneficial for you. And for the most part, those 4 things cause most of our disease, and they get in the way of the 5th element, love. Self-love is self-discipline. That's something I kind of equated, you probably heard it somewhere or read it somewhere, but in the process of healing, it's something that stood out to me, and I equate most of the routines as self-discipline. So I love myself in different ways. So as you incorporate any of the ingredients that we discussed today to incorporate your own recipe, I encourage you to know that you're loving yourself in these different ways, that it's self-discipline, it's self-love, and you're creating a new way to love yourself. And the highest energy in the world or in the universe is authenticity, which is self-love. Love, gratitude, being thankful, these are really high frequency, but self-love, being authentic to self and your self-purpose, is really the highest frequency in the universe. Any questions, comments about anything I said, because I know I'm running mouth. Anything y'all want to comment, question about?
I feel like you called me out.
You called yourself out, you spoke first. What is the system?
No, I feel like I should like fasting, and I've been going crazy, eating crazy, whatever I want, and I don't really want to fast, but I feel like I have to because it's
These 4 things, once adjusted or once administered in the body, will get rid of every disease known to your entire body. What these do are really relieve you from the parasites. You have parasites in your entire body from the toxicity, from the deficiencies, from the stress, and from the electromagnetic toxicity. Parasite cleanse can't heal the body unless you heal the gut. Parasite cleanse, sweeping it out, making sure you attack the lymphatic system, cleaning it out with activated charcoal or bentonite clay, but a binder that takes those toxins out, takes all the parasites out in the dead bodies and the parasite poo and the mucus, all that binds out, takes out, and then you begin your remineralization. Specifically, trace mineral drops, Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, coconut oil, what else? Sea moss, moringa, blue spirulina or spirulina. A lot of things that are superfoods will create a healthy regimen for you for your remineralization. And the cell fires from one cell to the next based on this mineralization. You need your minerals. Stress, de-stress in your life. Stop doing the same shit that's not beneficial for you. Stop hanging around people that don't celebrate your presence. Create a healthy cipher, a healthy routine, and you can de-stress your life easily. Now it says easily because you've done all those huge steps, but it's not easy to cut people out your life. So what we're talking about is you understanding how you are in all those circles and not going places where you're not celebrated and not doing things that you don't really want to do. Stress can kill you. Stress has killed us. And remembering stress is one of the things that our DNA does that is passed down from generation to generation. There's an energy pathway that's passed down from mother and father to child. So I'll explain it as it was explained to me by Dr. Ling. Your mother likes chocolate, your dad likes peppermint, you'll like mint chocolate. So this is literally like just, even though this is talking about preference in the food, we're talking about how those likes are energy pathways for your emotional setup. So you're already calibrated at your mother's abandonment issues and your dad's overaggression. This is your natural setting. So these are some of the things you have to work through as you realize where your stress is coming from. Is it internal? Is it how you were raised? Is it coming from your external environment? Did I get enough to eat? I didn't get enough to eat. Did I have all the toys I wanted? No, I didn't have any toys. I was by myself. Whatever those conditions are, they vary per person, but they set up your emotional state for your stress level. Now, I do recommend everybody, no matter what, having a stress management program. When you get stressed out, what do? Do you eat, sleep, shit for work? You smoke, drink, you create the same cycle of habits that your parents did. This is why you're doing that. Or are you meditating, tai chi, qigong, push up, pull up dips, journaling, taking your shoes off, grounding, being creative, creating a solution for something you see as a problem in society. But these are separations from your old self that give you deliverance or liberty. The say even just a sense of growth in your own realization of what's wrong. And I'll leave it there.